Hello again, guys, it's Brendan here, and we're doing some more WWE 13 General Manager mode, and as you can see, we're looking at our team name for Mysterio and Guerrero. Now, my question for last video was, what should their name be? What should their tag team name be? So I'm going to read out what we got here. So, a couple here are kind of similar. So we got Jim Hay, 68, he says 619 Heat. He also says Latino Fly. But the one that I really liked and thought, we don't know, that could really work was the LWO, the Latino World Order. And I thought, you know, maybe I could pick up Alberto Del Rio at the end of the month trade, and we could probably bring him in, and then we could have a legit, you know, Latino World Order. We could have a legit Latino, all Latino stable. So I thought that was a pretty sweet idea. We have another one, Lie, Cheat, and Fly. Actually, I thought that was a really good one. That was from Mist Fan Gaming, so that was a pretty cool one. And by the way, the one who said the LWA was I'm Ender 6. So thank you all for coming in and commenting what you guys thought that these guys should be. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these guys the LWO. But actually, you know, should we wait until we get Del Rio in before we make the LWO? We probably should. Alright, so we'll do Lie, Cheat, and Fly. We'll do Latino Fly, okay? So we'll do that one for now, but when we get Alberto Del Rio, hopefully, if we can get him at the end of the month trade, we will bring him in and do the LWO. So we got no more Mysterio and Guerrero, Latino Fly. I think that's a pretty cool name, so thank you guys for commenting your suggestions. Latino, hopefully my spelling's right. Latino Fly. So this should be another good episode of Smackdown, as always, guys. So Latino Fly, and let's just after it saves, we'll check where they're ranked in the tag team. So we're having a little bit of a change up on how we're going to do this, because 35-minute video is a little bit too long. So they're number fourth contenders. No, third. Sorry. I'm getting that medal up. So this is this week's show. We got Road Dogg versus Billy Gunn versus Ted DiBiase. I don't know why the two tag teams are coming up against each other. We also have Farouk taking on Jack Swagger, Kevin Nash, double triple threat, and this will be good. Our tag team Latino Fly coming up against the Road Warriors, and a number one contenders match for the Hardcore Championship. Ryback coming up against X-Pac, and our main event, DDP versus Ken Shamrock. So I've decided with the change that we're going to just play 3 matches on our shows instead of the all 5. So I'm going to go ahead and do the final 3. So we're going to start this show off with the Road Warriors versus Latino Fly, and I'm going to play as this one. We'll play as Latino Fly. So last week I didn't play as anyone, so I think the game is lagging or freezing, so that's always good. There we go. So Smackdown, so far this series has been given a great response. The first episode was great for both Yellow and I, so I thank Yellow for giving me the opportunity to do this series with him. It's helped my channel out very much. I've had a great time doing it so far, so hopefully we can continue this series and hopefully it's successful. Now, what we need you guys to do is at the end of each episode, you guys need to rate the episode. Well, you'll not necessarily rate this episode, but watch both episodes and decide which episode was your favorite. That way we can determine who's winning overall in the series, and then we'll have a counter, so to say, at the end of our videos to know who's on top. So we've got a template for that, so that's all sorted out, so it's all good. And you guys will be able to keep in touch on who's winning so far. So I don't know if we're going to count the first episode. We're probably not going to determine a winner there. So from now on, you know, make sure you come in and vote on who you want to be. Vote on who you thought episode was better this week, mine or Yellow's, Raw or Smackdown. So, you know, try not to keep it like, I know Yellow's got a bigger fan base than I or whatever, but make sure you guys just vote for whoever's episode you like more. So I'm playing as Eddie Guerrero here, so unfortunately I can't actually come in here, so I'm going to just come out and attack Animal anyway. And there we go, nice heel kick. So we got the Latino Fly coming up against the Road Warriors. So this will be a good match because we need to know who's going to be taking on the New Age Outlaws at our first pay-per-view Extreme Rules. So that will be pretty exciting. And all things put aside, my channel has been doing really well. I know I always like to mention this every video, but I just like to thank you guys for coming along watching the videos. Latino Fly. Look, you know, if the Latino Fly can win here, I probably would dare say they could be in line for a #1 contender spot. I can't remember who was the #1 contenders. I know that's bad of me. I think it might have been the Acolytes. So a brand new tag team. You know, it'd be good if they can get an opportunity to win the World Tag Team Championships. So I hope you guys like the card. We've picked the final 3 matches. And the next match is going to be a #1 contenders match for the hardcore title, X-Pac and Ryback. So I'm going to go ahead and put Animal through the table here. And big DDT through the table. Eddie Guerrero through the table. Let's just put Animal through the table. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and play the final matches here. I think the main event really has no purpose. I think DDP and Shamrock might be in a rivalry. Don't quote me. I set up a lot of rivalries. I really can't remember who's in what. But if you guys want to see a particular 2 guys go at it, by all means. But the thing is, with my universe mode, we're once again another week where we're not really getting our top guys. We're not getting the Stone Colds, the Rocks, the Triple H's, the Brock Lesnar's in big time matches. You know, they're all setting in a feud with each other. They're just not competing with each other on our Smackdown. But this week was a lot better, considering last week we know was pretty bad. But so far this week has been good. I'm gonna ask. No, how do you ask for a tag? I think it's X. Yep. So this week is much better because considering, oh no, don't attack me, Animal, don't attack me. Considering last week, no, we really had no actual meaningful matches, but now we have a #1 contendership, a tag team. These 2 teams, you know, definitely feuding up with each other. So our universe mode is starting to fall into place, which generally, after you set all these feuds, everything starts to fall into place about a month after you set it. So after the pay-per-view, things will start to work. And I don't want you to tap Ray. It's funny that I'm playing this match because I really don't like Rey Mysterio. But I like Eddie Guerrero, but I did like those 2 guys. I did like those 2 guys, you know, being such good friends. I liked it when they were over tagged up with each other. I thought that was pretty cool. I think they won the tag team titles. I don't quite mean that. Oh, what? Oh my god. They won by DQ. Oh shit. Oh, referee wasn't too happy with me. Alright, well, I fucked that up. They won by DQ. Wow, okay, so the Road Warriors are getting a win anyway. So Eddie Guerrero got a little bit too excited, a little bit too ahead of himself and wanted to keep attacking in the ring when he should have been, you know, told to get the hell out. I think I overused the 5 count, but I haven't got the actual settings set up to show the 5 count on this account, so I better change that. Anyways, #1 contendership. I'm sorry about that, guys. Got DQ, but it happens. So Ryback up against X-Pac. This should be a good match. #1 contendership for the Hardcore Championship. I probably would have rather Ryback maybe competing for the World Heavyweight Championship, but no, maybe he needs to start the Hardcore Championship. I think as himself and in the real life, I always thought he should have been an Intercontinental Champion or maybe a United States Champion before coming in to take on CM Punk and for the WWE Championship. But anyways, that's done and done. X-Pac, we all know what he can do. He's been a good wrestler over the years, so we're going to simulate and we're going to watch this one. Sit back and watch. Obviously, if I played this match, I'd be Ryback because Ryback's one of my favorites, so I'd be biased here. So #1 contenders match, any real meaningful matches like title matches, #1 contenders match, we will not play them at all because, you know, that's unfair. We want the universe mode to play it out itself. I think that's a very important thing when doing these universe mode videos, or for now general manager mode, that you let the game determine the winners. Oh, the hardcore champion, Mankind. Oh, Mankind just hit down Ryback in a #1 contenders match. Well, What the hell just happened there? Ryback getting hit there by Mankind. That is a severe change of events there. Mankind attacking Ryback, helping X-Pac to potentially be the #1 contender. Obviously, Mankind fears Ryback. He doesn't want to be fed to Ryback. He does not want to take on Ryback come Extreme Rules. So he's trying to do everything he can to stop Ryback from being the Hardcore Champion. And remember, the Hardcore Championship is it's a pretty crazy title, so anything can happen with it. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. And also, I'd like to remind you guys, at the pay-per-view at Extreme Rules, we'll be only playing 3 matches as well, but those matches will be set at a longer length, so they'll be epic matches. Whereas here, these are just nice and small, quick matches. I realized, like last episode, I think went for 38 minutes, and I don't really want to do long videos like that. I try to avoid it. You know, especially now, I'm really changing up the way I'm doing my videos, so I wanted to make it a little shorter. So me and Yellow both agreed 3 matches each show, and I think you guys don't want to watch and rate each episode by having to watch 35-minute, 30 to 40-minute episodes. You know, you guys only want to watch maybe 20 minutes maximum, so we'll try and keep it down at that length. Anyways, X-Pac and Ryback back and forth here. I don't know who's going to take this one out. Ryback suffered a nice hit from Mankind, so X-Pac reversing there. So who knows who's going to take this one out? I think it could be a close one, but all I know is that the winner of this will be the #1 contender for Mankind's Hardcore Championship. And I know whoever wins will get a good opportunity, because I mean, this will be the first time Mankind has to defend his championship, and he won't have that experience in our universe mode of defending the title. He won't have the momentum behind him, because I don't even think he's been featured as of late on the show, so he'll have 0 momentum behind him, and Ryback will have that momentum, or X-Pac for that matter, and could potentially, submission hold here, but he's got the ropes, potentially come into the match and quite comfortably beat Mankind. So that's certainly a disadvantage that Mankind has, that these guys are wrestling and building momentum. Since we don't have a minor show, the guys who aren't featured, you know, they're not going to be on the minor show. They're not going to be on Superstars or Main Event and get that opportunity to build up their momentum. So this certainly is not a good, not an ideal situation for Mankind, or for The Rock, or any other champion for that matter. I mean, the New Age Outlaws, they're getting a few matches, but you know, they're not really getting tag team matches. So, you know, either one or the other is going to win. So, not really good ideal situation for our general manager mode for our champions so far. But make sure you guys, you know, let me know what I need to do to improve my mode. Remember, at the end of Extreme Rules, we have a big pay-per-view trading. We need to, we can offer a trade to the other brand. So if there's any superstar that you think, oh, Ryback just sending X-Pac straight through the barricade. Oh, well, you'd have to say Ryback is now on top. He could possibly take this one out. Wow, that's going to be a big change of events here. X-Pac in trouble. And as I was saying, if there's any superstars you want me to bring over to the Smackdown brand, make sure you let me know in the comments. I think we'll bring over Alberto Del Rio and start up the LWO. Now that I said that, Yellow's probably going to say, look, I want the Rock or someone big. So make sure that doesn't happen. I know he's got a stable going. He's got the UK stable, and I thought, well, I might need a stable of my own. So certainly a good idea. Oh, X-Pac, a big tornado DDT off the top rope. Looks as though that barricade shot's really having no effect on him. He's coming back quite nicely here. It's a close match, back and forth. I have no idea who's going to win this one. You'd have to say, oh, spinning heel kick right to the face. That's gotta hurt. X-Pac right on top here. And you'd have to think, well, maybe he might be able to do it if he can get a cover here. But X-Pac looks pretty groggy though, so Ryback's certainly done the damage. And what's he got here? Oh, what a move. What a move. That will certainly mess up X-Pac good. So, if there's a superstar that's on the Raw brand, I know I'd like to have The Undertaker or CM Punk that you would like to bring over to the Smackdown brand. Make sure you let me know in the comments. You know, we might be able to get that done. I do read all your comments, guys, so make sure if you think, well, oh, he didn't read my comment, he didn't take my suggestion. I do read all your suggestions. I do read all your comments. And Ryback's got X-Pac. Oh, big powerbomb. He gets the cover. Here we go. He's got the cover. One count. So X-Pac quite resilient here. Not going to give up this opportunity to be the hardcore champion that easily. And yeah, so as I was saying, like, I do read all your comments, so don't worry if I don't reply to you. I try to reply to most that are kind of like asking me questions or anything like that. So, you know, I am growing, my channel is growing, so I will get more and more comments, so I can't get to all of them. And oh, Ryback in some trouble, but he's, oh, look at the strength by Ryback, picking X-Pac up. That leg strength there, and he's got a cover. This could be it. Just a 1 count once again. X-Pac, he's fighting through, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't also, if you're new to my channel, if you come from Yellow or any other place, make sure you go and check out my other universe mode. I've got a few episodes up so far, and we just had a big pay-per-view show, which was pretty awesome. So we're up to just after Extreme Rules, so we're still quite early into it, so you're not too far behind if you want to come in and join in and watch the show. It's been really fun so far. So as well as this general manager mode, I'm still doing that. So, and we have some more series planned. I plan on getting Smackdown vs Raw 2008 and doing a general manager mode playthrough on that. So that will be good. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So all things are good on my channel. And Ryback could be, oh, this is his signature maneuver. I still yet to find out what that move is called. But if he might go for the pin here, but if he gets him up and goes to a shell shock, he'll certainly get it. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, and Ryback is our new #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. Well, that's very interesting because Mankind, remember, the start of the match came out and attacked Ryback, and he thought, well, I'll come and get a cheap shot on Ryback here and stop him from winning the match. But unfortunately for Mankind, that's not the case. Ryback good enough to get the win here, and here he is celebrating. X-Pac raising the hand of Ryback. A show of respect right there. So we're gonna go ahead and play the final match. We'll play it. I don't think it has any real significance, and I feel like playing a match, so we'll play that one. So it's DDP versus Ken Shamrock. We will play. I don't really know them. Haven't really. Oh, wait a minute, Shamrock. All right, well, he's getting a quick one on DDP here, so that sums it up. I'll play as DDP. I don't like to see a guy get attacked from behind. That's not cool. So we'll play as DDP here, and we'll get some revenge on Shamrock. Oh, big belly to belly suplex there. We'll get back in the ring. See if we can hit this diamond cutter here on Shamrock. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, bang on the ropes. So yeah, as I was saying, we've got to do some more series. There's plenty more to come on the channel. So if you're just new to come to the channel, you've been a subscriber Yellow, and you're looking for some more WWE content, you know, I'm your man. Jump, DDP, jump. And he did, and he failed. I'm your man. I've got plenty of content coming, and yeah, so make sure you subscribe if you'd like to. And there's a nice side slam there from DDP. Russian leg sweep there. Fantastic move. So far, getting the upper hand on Ken Shamrock. Bang, clothesline. So I'm really happy with the way the Smackdown roster is looking. I think, as I said last episode, I think my roster is certainly on top. I think my roster is slightly better, but there's still a few guys I'd like to get it over across, and we might look to get a few more tag teams maybe. I think there's 25 guys on the roster, remember. So we have 5 tag teams. Mightn't hurt if we pick up one more tag team, so we make half the rosters in the tag teams, because remember, they can compete in singles championships as well. They're not completely locked into the tag team division, as you can see, you know, with many of the tag team guys still competing in singles matches. So DDP gaining some momentum here, big clothesline. He might be going for a diamond cutter here. No. Oh, bang, right there. That could be it. That's got to be it. Oh, I still have the replay shit on. That's right. If you don't know, I'm playing this on a second account. So it's 1, it's 2. Oh, he's kicked out. He is kicked out. Shamrock somehow staying alive in this match. We'll go for another cover here. See if we can get him. No. Alright, we're going to have to beat him down a little bit more. He's still a good nick. DDP, former WCW champion, Shamrock. Well, these two guys are both quite heavily involved in the Attitude Era, so 2 Attitude Era kind of big names. Shamrock really going after DDP, trying to get back in the match. He's taking quite a bit of a beating here, trying to get back on top of DDP. And he's looking, oh, he's gear. Oh, bang, that's gotta hurt. That will hurt. So I'm actually really keen to see where this general manager mode goes. So make sure you guys are voting to see who you want to win. We may actually set up a poll or something and make it easier for you guys to vote on. That's what I was thinking about doing. It's 1, still a 1 count. All right, well, I'm gonna have to get my signature again. Oh, big German. We may need to get a poll or something to make sure it's easier for you guys to vote or who you want to win. And as I said, just vote for your favorite show. I know I haven't got the most subscribers compared to Yellow because I'm on a new channel. Blah blah blah. You know, if you hate me, that's cool. You can dislike it, but try to be biased. You know, if you legitimately like this show more than the other one, then vote for me. If you didn't like it, if you like Raw more, vote for it. I'm telling you, I really don't care who you guys vote for. I'm not gonna get upset if you didn't vote for my show. I'm just saying, like, I want this to be as legitimate as we can do it so we can actually have an actual winner and have some kind of purpose behind it. And Shamrock exiting the ring. I was looking to put him away, but he's exited the ring. Come on, get back in. Come on. He's going to put him up again. That's got to be it. That will be it. It's 1, 2, 3. There you have it. DDP winning our main event on Smackdown. Thanks to everyone for tuning in and watching once again. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, as I said, make sure you come along and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you go and check out the latest episode of Raw. Look up Yellow. All his links will be in the description. So once again, thanks everyone for coming along. The new channel is doing really well. Thanks to you guys' support. So DDP the winner here on Smackdown. Ken Shamrock tried to pull a quick one on DDP, but he was not successful. DDP still too strong and still picking up the victory on week 2 of our Smackdown coverage. We're only 2 weeks away from Extreme Rules now, so don't miss it. More to come very soon. Uploads for this series will be on Tuesdays and Fridays, so stay tuned for that. I almost forgot about the other matches, so we'll just quickly simulate these. Road Dogg versus Billy Gunn versus Ted DiBiase in a triple threat match. Road Dogg the winner, and Farouk, Jack Swagger, and Kevin Nash in a triple threat match. Farouk winning as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon.